about 8:20 right now, and gonna go pick up my iPad. So, alright, I'm in town, just a few minutes away from the Moana shopping center where the Apple store is. I just got a call from my friend. He's already standing in line, and he said the line's getting a little bit longer. They didn't allow anybody to camp overnight, and they did allow people to start coming in at 5 a.m. So I think that's when the first people in line started to show up around 5 a.m. Right now it's about 8:40, and I don't know, it looks like there's some traffic going into town. This is normal though, this is normal Saturday traffic in Hawaii, on Oahu. I don't know if any of these people are going to pick up their iPad. Is this part of the Apple deal, or are you supposed to join this on your own?
It's part of the Apple deal. They actually just wanted to give it out to all the customers who had already previously purchased it.
Oh, so what about the guys who didn't reserve?
Well, no, we're getting to them eventually.
Oh,
Everybody's getting
it's all going to be gone. I don't really know what all this excitement is for. Maybe, I think it's a grand opening or something of this store. Looks like a produce store. Not really sure what's going on here. Some dude has a head cam. Oh, this is all the reserved folks. It's kind of a long line here. Alright, so here's the bag. Just picked it up from the Apple store. Took me about 2 hours to get it, standing in line. Got interviewed by the local news, Hawaii News Now. Not sure if they're going to put that on the air or not. We'll see. And I got a lot of video up on Quick that I was streaming live on QIK.com. You can check it out at QIK.com/RubyDude, RUBYDUDE. And I'll probably move it over to my YouTube channel too. And guess we'll head home. So mission accomplished. I got my iPad. Was also interviewed by local media, Hawaii News Now, and heading home. So if you want to see what it was like for me to go and purchase the iPad, it was actually a pretty quick process. It was organized. I mean, they had two lines. One line was for the people without reservations, and the other line was for people with reservations. And they started letting people in. The people with reservations, they started letting those guys in at 9 o'clock on the dot. And the people without reservations, they started letting them in about 10:30 or so, but the people without reservations that line was moving really slow. So I think they would let one non-reservation person in for every few people with reservation. So it was nice. When you got to the right before you get into the store, they had the Apple Store representatives. They would check, you would check in, and they would verify that you do have a reservation on their little iPhone device. And then they would go, and then a representative would then take you in, and then they would be your personal escort, you know, for you to go and get your iPad, and they would try to upsell you all the accessories. They would show you the first place they took me was to the accessory wall, and it wasn't a hard sell, so it's not that bad. If it was a hard sell, then it'd be pretty bad, but I kind of knew already what I was going to get. I was going to get the cover that lets you put the iPad into several positions. So that's pretty much all I wanted. I was actually very interested in the adapter that lets you plug it into a digital camera, and then you can use the built-in photo browser to view the photos, and also to upload the photos onto the device as well. But they didn't have that. That's not going to be out for a couple of weeks. So I just got the iPad and the cover. The iPad comes with a USB cable and a AC adapter, and that's basically it. All right, here we are with the iPad. Okay, look, I'm number 16 reserved. Pretty good. So here's the box. We'll go ahead and crack that open. I got the Apple Care. Apple Care gives you 2-year protection on the battery, and anything that happens to the device, you just take it in there and they'll fix it for you, or they'll give you a new one. That was like 99 bucks, by the way, I think, for the Apple Care. And then, to protect the iPad, of course, you got to have the iPad case, the official. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of third-party cases out there, but this is the one that's made by Apple, and you can position it in different ways. That's 40 bucks, by the way. Alright, so I've got my computer. It's obviously not a Mac. And there we go, cracked open the box. Wait, you can see a reflection. Okay, there's the iPad. So, I don't know what this is. Here's the little AC adapter that you get with the iPod. Same thing, USB. Alright, so it's a little how-to document. To set up, sync and charge, download and install the latest version of iTunes on your Mac or PC. Connect your iPad to your computer using your computer's USB port and included cable. Follow the on-screen instructions in iTunes to set up iPad and sync your movies, music, TV shows, apps, photos, and more. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. So, of course, turn it on.